Last week on The Pulse.
Early days, I remember when he was playing basketball at 4. His dad put him in the YMCA. I do remember that.
Kellen over the middle, caught. Anias slips out of a tackle to the 10, inside the 10-yard line. Anias to the 7.
Are you going now? Let's go now. Let's go now.
Let's go, D! Let's go, Trey! You make smart plays, you make the ordinary play. You do it better than anybody else. Believe in what you do. Have passion for what you do.
And when you embrace the grind will reward you.
Yes, sir.
You got to turn it up, baby.
Play Texas A&M football. What we believe and what we live every day.
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so the idea is to have 5 die here. All I'm gonna do is take one, and then take another, and another, and another, and they should end up stacking just like that in the cup, okay? That. So fall camp gets pretty long and boring, and we don't have school to do, so I think it was last fall camp, before my junior year, like a year and some change ago, I got really bored one day. So I found some dice and looked up some guys stacking them, kind of saw what they were doing, and I practiced it all fall camp, and I got okay at it. Similarities between dice stacking and punting. A lot of boredom, a lot of time, some luck, and a little bit of skill. I would say those are the only ones.
Braden Mann has some tricks up his sleeve, but there's nothing fancy when it comes to his role as the Aggies punter. Through sheer effort, he's crafted himself into the nation's best.
In my life, I never really had been a backup at like much. You know, every sport I'd kind of just been like pretty good at every sport, and maybe not like the best at anything. I was always pretty good, and so having to kind of sit the bench and wait my turn for 2 years was pretty tough. But I also think that it was just the most rewarding because I knew I waited all that time for something. I knew that once I got my 2 years to play again, I was going to make the most of it.
Unknown and on the bench for 2 years, he was a great teammate and gelled with the specialists. He grinded till his technique was refined. He's now a household name around Aggieland.
I hope the punter tradition continues. Yeah, obviously like Shane Leckler, Drew Kaiser, I mean, we got a bunch of guys here who have kind of built that culture. I think it's just like a special teams culture in general, because we've got guys like Randy Bullock, you know, the kickers, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. As soon as the freshmen come in, they kind of learn the culture, and that's what happened to me. They knew that we were held to the highest standard, and that's what I grew to learn, and so that's what we preach to our freshmen. So, you know, we don't really hope or expect for anything less than being number one at your position.
I mean, you tell some punters, and if they do a solid job, they're okay. And if they're really bad, you can notice them. Or how many you ever really notice they're that good? You know what I'm saying? That really overwhelmingly, and he is. I mean, with his hang time, with his distance, whatever it may be. And also, you don't realize how good an athlete he is. Like when there's a punt snaps off a little bit, or they get a little quick rush, he can speed it up, slow it down, do those kind of things to get the ball off. I mean, he is a truly one of a kind.
As a junior, Braden Mann earned the Ray Guy Award, the trophy presented to the country's top punter.
Funny is my roommate also has a little plaque from high school. I think he got defensive player, like all district, and he put it right on top of my trophy, just sitting right there. So we got 2 athletic trophies sitting in the house right next to each other.
He returned as a senior with a new mindset and a new set of goals.
I know last year I had way more touchbacks, less inside the 20, so I think that just kind of changing my mindset to just work out better for the team and not start myself. Because last year I just kind of, I think it was my first year starting still, and Coach Fisher just said, you know, hit as hard as you can. So that's what I did. And I think this year I kind of got some finesse on it in the off season at least. I just kind of learned to actually put my team in a better place rather than myself.
A yard deep is Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs, one of the fastest players In college football, dropped the ball at the end. Was it a fumble? If so, Braden Mann's on top of it.
Braden's the best I've been around, but you don't see that very often. You really don't, and we're blessed to have him come back because, and again, he's had and to come back and play the way he's played. It's hard to do to match this kind of season he had the year before.
While the Ray Guy Award symbolizes athletic excellence nationally, right here at A&M, a smaller yet equally valuable piece of gold embodies the same academically.
We recruited you, hopefully, not only just to play football, but the fact that you're going to get a great education. But you can get a great education all over this world. But here at Texas A&M, it's not a 4-year deal. You forever are part of the Aggie Network. So what you do and what you do while you have this on is important because it's representative of a lot of things. It's representative of our university. It's certainly representative of this football program. And it's representative of your family name that's inscribed on the inside. So congratulations to y'all. Coach, let's hand out a few Aggie rings. What do you say?
Happy when those guys get up there, they're cheering and yelling, and the looks on the families' faces that are there, and it's an amazing thing, and it never gets old because they understand the importance of it and the significance of it, and how important it is to become part of that Aggie network, an Aggie family.
Tradition is a priority at A&M, so is selfless service. That's why on Saturday, Military Appreciation Day will be held at Kyle Field. It may mean a little more to two current players. Joe Mawad is a Marine Reserve, and John Locke is a former Marine.
Enlisted out of Travis, I think that would have been 2012, September of 2012, and moved all the way to the East Coast to Camp Lejeune, which is right there north of Wilmington, North Carolina. Spent about 2 years there before I ended up deploying with the 26th MU. With 2-6, had a couple stops all around the Mediterranean, Persian Gulf, got to experience Israel.
Growing up, I always wanted to be a Marine, and ultimately I wanted to be a Marine officer. I didn't get the NROTC scholarship, unfortunately, so parents were too happy about this. I told them I was signing the contract for the scholarship, but really I enlisted in September of my senior year. I signed the papers. Did about 8 months of training, and then about a week after I got home and reported my first reserve unit, they asked me if I wanted to come on active orders for the time being until I came down to A&M in that following August of 2017. I did that for the year, and then reported to my new unit, which is VMGR 234 in Fort Worth, where I'm a C-130 mechanic. I've been doing that since I got down here, and here I am.
And this school's military heritage isn't lost on these two.
Growing up, I didn't really have any inkling of what school I wanted to go to because neither of my parents went to school. So quite frankly, I found out about A&M from a Google search, and went on a whim, and you know what, best decision I ever made so far.
Got back from the deployment, started looking into colleges, got interested in A&M, pretty much solely interested in A&M. After I'd found out about how well they do with veterans. I really can't thank people enough for that. Transitioning veterans from the military to school, it can be a bit intimidating.
Like I said, it was kind of an impulsive decision to be, one to even come to A&M with no affiliation, but then to walk onto the team. I mean, there's nothing like it. I'm going to cherish these moments for the rest of my life.
The school is incredibly appreciative of what the military's done for them, and they expect that at every corner. It's been an experience, and it's been a really healthy experience, and I can't be more thankful for it.
The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is brought to you by Gritty. It's a whole new way to buy power. And Pepsi, the official soft drink of Texas A&M Football.
And we welcome you to Kyle Field. It's a Saturday night for football and the final home game of this 2019 season. And for some of these Aggie seniors, the final home game for their Aggie careers.
Hey, man, let's go. Hey, that's what it calls you for this group, man. Together. That's what it calls you for this group. Lay it on the line, everything you got.
His team can be a great football team. His team can finish this season and grow as much as any team I've ever been around. Trust yourself. Trust the coaches. trust your eyes, react and play football. That's all it is. That's all it is. The reaction, listen, God's blessed you with talent, you wouldn't be here. God's blessed you with talent, you wouldn't be here. It's the intangibles of what you got to live with. The toughness, the effort, the discipline, the pride, and the grit. It's your choice. Those are choices you make. What kind of person you want to be, what kind of player you want to be. Who do you want to be? Don't be scared to be great. Don't be scared of it. This is the next step in our road. We got the 3/4 of our season done. We've had good and bad, we've learned. We've gotten a hell of a lot better since the beginning of the year. You don't even see it. I don't care if you see it. Just keep playing. Love is the reason for the fight. The guy beside you. The guy who put you in that chair, whoever sacrificed to put you there. And the love you got for yourself, that name you got on the front of your jersey, the name you got on the back. What it represents, what you're going to make it stand for. Life's about choices. Don't be scared of it. Tonight's a choice, and we're going to play together. We're going to play hard. We're going to play efficient. We're going to do things our way, the A&M way. This thing is changing. Where we want to be, what you want to be. Visualize it, see it. Don't be scared of it. Play like you can play. Go get after it. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Second and 8 from their own 6-yard line. Quick toss left side, Weidemeyer. He's at the 10. Weidemeyer up ahead to the 15, maybe the 16-yard line, and a first down for the Aggies. Kellen tucks and runs. Right side, cuts outside, 25 to the 30, across the 30-yard line, near the 33 for Kellen Mond, a 12-yard gain. Fake to Spiller, Mond in the pocket, has time, throws right side for Weidemeyer, caught it to the 44 of South Carolina. What a catch by Jalen Weidemeyer.
Boy, it's a short corner, and I can't tell you how good this was on both ends.
Snap to Kellen. He's looking right. Pressure comes. He is sacked at the 19-yard line. And in comes Seth Small for a field goal. It will be a 35-yard attempt by the left hash. High snap, put down, Seth Small. It is long enough, and Seth Small has the kick. It is good of 35 yards, and the Aggies cap their first drive with the field goal, the 35-yard field goal.
A&M scores first with a field goal, but Carolina isn't far behind with one of their own. Who could seize control became the question. The answer came back, the Aggies.
Give to Isaiah. Wow, what a job through the hole to the 35-yard line to the 40. He cuts to the outside and knocked out of bounds to the South Carolina sideline. 20-yard gain. He navigated all that traffic in the middle of that line, then cut to the outside. From their own 45 on the left hash, give to Cordarian Richardson. Big hole up the middle. He's got a 9-yard gain. Kellen with a keeper. He's at the 35-yard line. Hit balls forward to the 34. Taking back through Spiller to the left side. Angles inside the 30 to the 20. Knocked out of bounds near the 15-yard line. The 17-yard line for Isaiah Spiller. 18-yard gain, Isaiah. Richardson to the left. Spiller takes the handoff to the right. No fake to him. Kellen's going to go into the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown. Aggies.
That's a wheel route.
He was to the left of Mond on that wheel route, Dave. He got behind everybody. Kellen hit him perfectly with a 17-yard touchdown pass.
Nobody anywhere near him. And that's when you're the editor receiver, you say, oh, please, let me catch this. There's no reason not to.
The defense, dominant, and they assert their will.
It's all sticks, right? Same thing, they try to go skinny right at the sticks. Hold inside, hold the sticks.
Right up the middle. That'll drop the football, but landed on by one of the linemen of South Carolina at the 31. Pass for him is well behind him, not even close. Tipped at the line of scrimmage. Devin Morris on the coverage. Swing back, throw by Shi Smith. Ahead to Mark, great fumble, but he fumbled it out of bounds into the Aggie sideline.
I don't know if he had control of this ball.
That is an incomplete pass because of that hit. Throw left side, complete to Markway, and the tackle by Oliver right at midfield.
Another Seth Small field goal sends the Aggies to the break, up 13-3.
Have to like what you see from your defense so far?
So far, they have been. Played really good ball. We just got to capitalize. Let that daggone block punt get away right there and had the chance to put a few more points on this. Can play a better half this half.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. All right, now listen. You got to go take this half. You're in a great position. We've outplayed them. We got to put more points on the board. We're not defense doing a great job. They don't score, we win, man. They don't score, we win. Okay? Control the line of scrimmage, get on third down, red zone, tight zone, watch the tricks, watch an onside coming out right here on special teams. Play smart, okay? And then create the turnovers and the plays. Offense. We're running it, we're throwing it. We're just not finishing some drives. We got to execute, keep our poise, give him some time when he has to make those throws and do what we do. But we got to get physical in that red zone, run that football, score touchdowns. Guys, don't be scared to be great. Let's take the next step. Let's climb our ass up here. Let's go finish this. Come on. Get up. Come on. I need your energy. Let's go, baby. Come on. Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3.
The Aggies can count on their defense, just as they have been lately. To start the second half, they're up to the challenge.
Here comes pressure, the throw incomplete, and because of that pressure by Brown and Matabike.
Good coverage by Charles Oliver on that play.
Throws the outlet and is caught and taken down. That is Anthony Hines, the third. The terrific coverage on this 3rd and 13 over the middle. That is incomplete. The coverage by Devin Morris. Helinski pocket. Clemens on him, and he throws it, and Buddy Johnson with the coverage.
Oh, so close to a sack there. He got it away just in time.
With Brown and Matabike, the tackle. Leon O'Neal Jr. with the tackle on the completion to the 30-yard line. The left side of the field on 3rd and 4. Here comes the pressure over the middle. Knocked down. Incomplete. Charles Oliver continuing with a terrific game.
Well, he ran a better route than the receiver. He almost picked this one off.
Double wide receivers to the right. Helinski in the pocket. He's going deep right side. It's intended for Leggett, and Keldrick Carper nearly with an interception.
Oh, man, I thought he was going to come down with it. He was in great position from that safety position.
Here comes the Aggie pressure. The throw incomplete, and because of that pressure by Justin Matabike, Helinski had to throw it too soon. Incomplete, and Helinski slow to get up.
With time ticking away in the 3rd, the offense starts to click.
Fake to Spiller. Kellen tucks, runs across the 10. All the way ahead to the 17-yard line on this 3rd and 3. Kellen, pocket, collapses. He is over the middle. It's complete. 45-50 to Jamon Osmond at the very last moment. I mean, that pocket was collapsing. Kellen, I don't know how he got rid of it. He did. 28 yards to Jamon. Double pumps, Dave. He's standing on both feet and just threw it flat-footed to Jamon over the middle. That's when you need your roommate. Isaiah cuts left, good cut. Ahead to the 40-yard line, knocked out of bounds around the 39 of South Carolina. They will run a play, final play, 3rd quarter. On a slant, that's caught. Q at the 30-yard line. He gets 16 yards. Miller flanks Mon to the right. A slant over the middle, Q with the catch. To the 14-yard line, a 17-yard gain. Kellen rolls to his left. Fires to the end zone, it is caught just shy, and a flag is down after the catch.
Pass interference, offense number 2.
An unfortunate penalty costs A&M a golden opportunity at a touchdown. But offensive momentum is mounting.
3-yard line on the right hash. Give to Isaiah this time. He's across the 45. He's across midfield. He's near the 45-yard line of South Carolina. This time it's Richardson. He cuts back inside. Right around the numbers. Big hole. 35-yard line. All ahead to the 30 for Cordarian Richardson. That's a 16-yard gain for CJ. On the 1st and 10 play. This is Cordarian. He'll try the left side. Gets around the left end at the 30 to the 20. Outside the numbers, the 10. Cordarian Richardson with a touchdown. Oh, just shy of the touchdown. Cordarian Richardson out at the half-yard line.
Oh, my goodness.
They have Cordarian behind Kellen under center on the 1st and goal. Kellen reaches over. Touchdown now for the Aggies. Kellen Mond.
The running game is rolling, and the defense is still rock solid. All that's needed is an exclamation point on a resounding victory.
Rennick, the second tight end on the right wing. They will run to the right side, cut inside, and a big hole. Cordarian Richardson. Is anybody going to catch him? Middle of the field, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Cordarian is in this time. 75-yard touchdown, Aggies. Two plays, 77 yards. Cordarian the first 2, Cordarian the last 75.
Can't have a play like that without giving credit to that offensive front line. Man, oh man, oh man. Opened up a huge hole, and Cordarian did the rest.
Yes, sir. Hey, how's that? All day, man. Bro, I was like, go. You were ready?
Aggies 30, South Carolina 6. 4 wins in a row for the Aggies.
The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is brought to you by Gritty. It's a whole new way to buy power. And Pepsi, the official soft drink of Texas A&M Football.
All right, listen up. First of all, congratulations. That's a great win. That is. Big SEC win. You had a great home win. Last home game for the 12th man is not a better place to play in America than that stadium right there. Y'all play. Now, that was a very physical football game. Very physical. You battled. I told you, they were going to come in there hungry. They had good fronts on the offensive defensive line. Defense, you were outstanding tonight. You were outstanding. I mean, controlled. They never scored a touchdown. They had 45 yards rushing. They had 45 yards rushing. We asked you to control the line. We asked you to control that line of scrimmage, and we did it. That's going to be the key for us. That's always the key, man. Guys with a hand in the dirt. That allows the skilled guys to play. Offense and defense. Offense, you ran the ball for 319 yards. Hey, and you still threw it for 221. You had 500-some yards. It was a great job. Now, defense were outstanding. The offense, we scored 2 minutes before the half. We come out second half, we stunk it up now. We got out of whack. Guys couldn't line up, didn't make plays, weren't ready to take that game away. In third quarter, we didn't play very well. But I will say this, what good teams can do, if you have those things, you put them behind you, and I said you've learned to do that. You dominated the fourth quarter. You lined up, old school 2-backs, ran the ball down the field, made the plays we had to do. The toughness, that's what I talk about, guys. People don't like it when you bring it at them physical. You understand? You got to be physical in this league to win, in any league to win. We'll be skilled, and we're going to throw it as much as anything. But we're going to be skilled, and we're going to be the toughest suckers that walk around here. And that's something we got to go. It's going to carry us through this next few games. Did a great job. That's the first one. We got two road games coming up. 2 great opportunities right in front of you. Number 4 and number 1. Number 4 and number 1. All right? Don't matter who we play, it's how we play. You take care of your own business, you control what happens to you. You manage your deal. All right? Keep doing the right things. You do the right things, good things happen to you in this world.
A world away from home is the Aggies' reality now. They're headed between the hedges and through Death Valley en route to the postseason, leaving College Station behind. Jimbo Fisher has wrapped a second season inside Kyle Field, a place he now truly calls home.
I love walking in it. I mean, I really did. The atmosphere, the environment, the people. But for some reason, you ever say something, a couch fits you, a chair fits you, you just feel comfortable when you sit in it? And I'm gonna buy a new one over here, but now I'm gonna go sit in my old chair. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, I love the confines. The sideline, how tight it is, the fans, how they sit down on you. I love the fit. I feel comfortable in the stadium. Now, the fans, the atmosphere, the 12th man, everything is good. The tradition, I mean, I love seeing it all. But I also love a comfort level on the sideline that feel very confident in that stadium and very comfortable.